My name is McGregor Whiting, and I have really severe IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, or ileitis, Crohn's disease. Kind of depends on which doctor I have diagnosing me. I don't eat salt. Sugar bothers me. Plant oils, vegetable oil, fiber, as well as excess protein. And I've chosen to solve that problem, I guess, in a very unique way. I serve my mission. My allergy, my reactions, and the time of everything changed. I went on my mission. My allergies created really bad sinus infections. Just knocked you out, slept a lot. All of a sudden I started having digestive problems with that as well. I think I started thinking a little bit differently when I had a member who noticed I was really sick. So they took me aside and they said, "You have really bad allergies, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." He gave me some vitamin C. Told me to take like 3 grams a day. And everything I completely cleared up. After that, I kind of figured there was something to give my body what it needed instead of filling it with drugs. I actually take sourdough starter, spread it out, it dries out, and leaves behind very B vitamin, C vitamin dense food that I can eat. That's helped a lot. That's been an improvement. Most people try it, they're not offended by it. They're not paint chips, I promise. Now I take eggs, separate out raw whites and raw yolks, and I'll spread both of them out pretty thin on glass casserole dishes. The whites, and let it dry out, ferments and dries out. I think it's a very, very dense source of vitamin A and D. Even water, you know, I tried every water you can think of: distilled water, reverse osmosis water, mineral water. In my studies, I study a lot of traditional cultures and foods and kind of what people traditionally ate. I thought it was interesting that I think there was an Indian tribe down in South America. They would take clay from a certain spot and they would carry it with them, and then they would add it to a small container of water. And I knew clay had a lot of medicinal properties and could be healing, so I started messing with that, and I actually dig up my own clay here and fill up a large 5-6 gallon pot and add water to it, mix it up, and then I'll obviously filter little bits out, like whatever's out of it, and then I let it settle and I drink that. I was excited by what I learned, and I thought other people would be. To my surprise, in general, that was not the case. And it was pretty much like, well, if you're not going to put $1,000 a month into your individual supplements and your eating habits, then you're just never going to be healthy. Personally, the God I believe in, you know, it has provided a way for everyone to be healthy. I think what has been amazing to me is that the solutions that I've found are very doable, very reasonable, very, very cost effective. I dig clay out of the ground. You know, where can't you find clay in the world? Bread flour. You know, I'm pretty cheap to keep alive. Probably cost me. We calculated it out. Calculating on the high side, $40 a month. And I certainly believe that God would have us have more understanding and would want us to know things that could make our life better. When a disease or a health condition limits you to such a large degree, there's a lot you can learn, certainly by that difficult circumstance, but you appreciate health at a level that you've never even thought about. And I honestly don't think that the things that I've figured out and the things that I will be blessed to learn about have anything to do with me. That it's my own brilliance or my own capacity to come up with it. I think that every bit of it has been given to me by God. I guess in starting all of this, I really had no idea I would ever think the way I do, that I would have done and experienced what I've gone through and reacted to it the way I did. But I knew that that I believed there was something better, and I thought it was worth it to take risks and to learn and to go after something that I thought was better and could make my life better, and be a truth that I could share with other people. You know, that I could make a real lasting difference.